Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? And I just remembered I didn't make a snowman yesterday, did I? I got a dung beetle when I completely forgot to make a snowman. Oh well. So we'll be missing out on. We missed out on another recipe yesterday, but that's fine. I believe I've heard it snows from about basically now until February, which means we have a lot of days to get this snowman. Although I don't actually know what recipe furnitures he gives us. Sorry, furniture recipes. But anyway, it's still. Well, it's not snowing today, but it's still snowing on the ground. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:28 PM on Sunday, December 13th, 2020. Nothing really to speak of today. Nothing seasonal either, so let's just get on with it, shall we? And of course, by get on with it, I mean, I don't really know. But we'll see, we'll be able to get the golden bug net, because, ooh, we got it. We've only got the lobster to catch for this month, and then we won't be able to complete the deep sea diving collection, I believe, until like March or so. Happy Home Academy. Get out of it. The Faraway Museum. Esteemed dear, thank you for using the Wikipedia app. We congratulate you on completing every bug entry in the encyclopedia. To celebrate your achievement, we present you with a recipe for a golden net, the Faraway Museum. I wonder what happens if you get all the deep sea creatures. You get like a golden diving suit? Don't know. But let's learn this. Because, whoop whoop, we did it. We finally caught every single critter there is to catch. Look at this beautiful completed collection. This, I think, might be the first time I've done it in any single Animal Crossing game. Maybe. I might have done it in City Folk or New Leaf, but I can't remember. Today's Sunday, of course, we're not expecting any visitors. I'm not even sure what we'll be doing. Hello, Fuchsia. Hey, Rambler, I was hoping I'd see you. Remember our greeting, yo, yo, yo? It's good, huh? Yeah, too good. I don't want it catching on, so it's less special. I'm thinking maybe we should do something different. Yeah, good call. Let's get... How about a excuse me, not a was up, not a two up, if that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so what have I been up to today? I played some Opus Magnum just now. It's gonna be the episode which comes up, let me think, next Friday, I believe. It's a big monumental episode, I suppose. It's not, are you guys not cold? I mean, I know it's not snowing, but it's still probably like freezing temperatures of snow settled on the ground, everyone. So, I don't think you should be wearing so thin layers of clothing, to be honest. I don't mean that in such a weird way of phrasing it, but like, seriously, are you not cold? I'd be freezing if I was wearing a short sleeve top in -degree weather. Hello, Snowman. Snow boy. Take a large snowflake. That's the least I can do to thank you for making me, me. I just want to be me. Okay, so we're going to make another snowman now. We'll do our best to... Oh, I see that. Present over there. In the distance. What's that? Beyond yonder hill break. To the east and... Yeah, it's the sun. What should we talk about today? You know, there was something I was meant to talk about ages ago, which I'm not actually sure if I spoke about yet, but advent calendars. You know, if you don't want advent calendars, this is basically something you get at the start of December. Where Papa Panda, where basically it counts down the days to Christmas, and the not traditional ones we have, I don't know what the traditional ones we are, but the ones we have commonly are always chocolate ones, where basically you get 30 days, or 31 days I suppose, of chocolate, where the first day of well, on every single day of December, there's a little, I don't know how to describe it, it's like a cardboard, there's like, it's basically split up into like 30 different cardboard boxes, mini cardboard like door cutouts as they're called, and then behind each one is a little chocolate for you to enjoy as you count down the days of year to Christmas. And sometimes they're a bit special. Sometimes you got like what's the word, you got like jokes or like fun facts or something on the back of the little doors. Sometimes you don't have chocolates, you might have other things or sweets depending on what your sort of advent calendar is, but still. The ones I can remember from what I had from when I was very young, I had a Powerpuff Girls one when I was much younger. I think I had a Doctor Who one at one point, which is a bit strange because I wasn't even the biggest fan of Doctor Who. Like, I watched, when David Tennant was the Doctor, I watched quite a few of the episodes, but then when Matt Smith came, I didn't have anything against Matt Smith, I just stopped watching it at that point. Is that as big as it can be? I'm not sure. But yeah, advent calendars are good fun. I remember I was first introduced to them back in, what year was it? Year 1? Year 2? Year 1, actually, now I think about it. Our teacher, she brought in like an advent calendar. But it wasn't like the disposable ones you buy at the supermarkets or whatnot. This one was like a reusable one. It was basically the shape of a Christmas tree, and it had 30 different pockets in it. And each one had a chocolate in it that she bought herself because, you know, I don't know, I thought that was a snowball. Where did I put the snowball? Just so I could remember. Okay, it's down here, just so I don't accidentally collide with it. Yeah, she bought her own chocolates to put in. I don't remember what sizing differences we need. I believe it's just about ear height. Is the perfect snowboy. If it's not, whoops. Is that right? No, this seems too small. Just a tiny bit bigger, and then I think we're good. Is this okay? I think it should be a bit bigger. Only a little bit. But yeah, there's an advent calendar. This should be good enough. You're looking at pure snowfall perfection right here, but you know that? You made me. I'm a real deal thanks to you, bud. I'm perfect in every way that involves rounded snow. You know how to build a snow person. I can't praise you enough for your top-notch snow sculpting skills. Whoa, that's kind of hard to say. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snowcrafter. Let's see. I know, I'll show you how to make a frozen sculpture. Check out your Nook phone. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go on and craft an item that will remind you of me. I was built cool, and it's all because of you, bud. Thank you so much. Nice. That's not on Nook phone. So there's all this stuff. Pine bonsai, frozen bed, frozen sculpture. Actually looks quite nice. Snowflake reef. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, she bought an advent calendar for 30 days, and there's 30 people in the class, so it makes sense. And what happened was, like, every single day, she would ask a question, and then, if you answered the question correctly, you got to have a chocolate for that day. But, of course, she made sure that everyone got a chocolate every day, so I think she kept note of who got a chocolate each and every day. I'm trying to look for the other fossils. There's a fossil over there, amazingly, just so we can give out these gifts. And I remember this, I don't know why I remember this, but on the first day, she asked, what is this thing? And I had no idea what that advent calendar is, so I didn't answer, obviously. But she asked it to a group, and I remember one of the girls was like, is that advent calendar? And I remember thinking, I have no idea what that is. And then a teacher explained what an advent calendar is, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I think, either that year or the year after, I went to my parents being like, can we buy an advent calendar? I can't remember exactly the details of it. It's either I didn't know what it was, or I didn't know what the name of it was, so I don't know. I didn't answer on the first day, I remember that. But what I do remember is on the second day of December, I remember the question. The teacher asked us, like, can anyone name me a name of a reindeer who is not Rudolph? Now, at the time, I was a pretty shy kid. I didn't really like speaking out much, and I knew I was like Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. I knew them all in my head because of that song or whatever. But then I remember all the other kids being like Rudolph or Budolph or something like that, being like the only ones that they knew was Rudolph. And then at some point, I just quietly put up my hand, and she was like, "Yes, dear." Well, she didn't say dear. She said my name, but still. And then I was like, Dasher. And she was like, wow. And then I was like, this will say Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Blitzen and Comet and Cupid. Is that right? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Prancer, Blitzen. Yeah. And she was like, wow, good job. You can have a chocolate for today. And I remember being very happy about that. For being the only one who knew what any other reindeer was called, who was not Rudolph. Because of that old, not old song, but that festive song. How's it go? A dasher, a dancer, a comet, oh. Dasher, dancer, Blitzen and Vic. No, that's not it. Dasher, dancer, come damn it. Wait. A Dasher, Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Prancer and Blitzen. Wait. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, and Blitzen? Wait, are there only 7 or 8? I thought there were 8. You know, I'm gonna have to look it up. Name of Santa's reindeer. Santa's reindeer, hurry down the chimney tonight. I put Satan's reindeer, which is not correct, mind you. Let's see. Now Dasher, no Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. Oh, on Comet, on Cupid, on Dunder. Oh yeah, Dunder, or otherwise known as Donna sometimes, like Doner Kebab. Not actually like Doner Kebab, but still. Kilts, sure. Do we need any of these? Stomach's making weird noises. I'm very sorry about that. Ribbon. Leg warmers. Sure. Yeah. So that was the Advent calendar stuff, where we learned about Advent, I suppose. Maybe? I don't remember. Like, I don't even know what the reasoning behind Advent calendars even is. It's probably some traditional thing, but anyway. That's a cool idea, having like a reusable Advent calendar, so we don't waste so much plastic and stuff buying them. The ones you get in the store, which are always like, oh, so much plastic behind it and all that. Eddie Raymond. We should move Nooks as well to the location we want it to, which is up there behind Fuchsia's house. Yeah. Also wrap these presents and we'll give them out to everyone. I'm trying to think, anything else? Oh, it's a menorah. Celebratory candles. I'll buy it, why not? I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but to be honest, I don't celebrate traditional Christmas either. I celebrate the commercialized version, I suppose, if anything. I don't have that tradition. But anyway, yeah, Advent calendars. Like, I had a Powerpuff Girls one. I also had a Doctor Who one, which I believe also had interesting facts about Doctor Who behind each of the dolls. Except for I can't remember most of them because I was kind of young at the time. What's interesting is Advent calendars are meant to be counting down to Christmas. So theoretically they're meant to stop at 25. But I remember the ones we always bought, they always had like extra days. It's like a bonus on that counted down to New Year's as well. And you might be like, wow, having a chocolate every single day, that's actually a great idea, you know? A little small snack, I suppose, for the kids and whatnot. And I'm like, you know, in theory, yes, but now I think about it, those chocolates were actually just terrible. they were just atrocious. They're obviously very cheap chocolates because, you know, they're mass produced or whatever for consumption by kids or whatever. They want to sell them cheaply to turn a profit, so of course they're not going to use expensive chocolates. Why would you do that? To be fair, I would probably love like a lint advent calendar or something, but it's probably insanely expensive, so what's the point, basically? So yeah, what else? Yeah, the chocolates are just terrible. They all have funny shapes and stuff on them, I suppose. Like a snowman. But they're all mass-produced on the same template, aren't they? Nope. But sure. Anyway, sorry, what was the thing? Yeah, they're all made from the same template anyway. It's just that the packaging on the outside is always different, whether it be, well, whatever relevant cartoons kids now watch these days. Adventure Time? Is that still on? That's finished now, hasn't it? See, every time I try and think of cartoons that kids watch these days, I think of cartoons which probably ended like 10 years ago or 5 years ago. But these weren't even cartoons I watched. Like, I didn't watch Adventure Time when I was younger because it came out when I was like 14, I think. Which, you know, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I just never actually watched it. And I heard it's actually pretty good. So, you know, nothing against Adventure Time. I just didn't watch it. What I watched was like Dexter's Laboratory and Codename Kids Next Door, Powerpuff Girls, that sort of thing. Yeah. So the skin on the outside is just different, but it's also all the same. It's like, it would have been cooler if chocolates were at least themed towards the theming on the outside. Which, to be fair, I think the Doctor Who one actually was. It was a higher budget one. I believe there was like Daleks and Cybermen or something on it. Powerpuff Girls one wasn't. It was just generic like snowman and other things. I think they had a Disney princess one or something at one point as well. I can't really remember. Oh well, it's all a bit like hazy, my memory. What was my point out of all this? I never had a point, really. I'm just saying, advent calendars could be better. I had low standards as a kid, you know, for what chocolates I eat. It would be like, you give me chocolate, I'd be like, oh, nom, 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 nom. Nowadays, I'm like, no, I want good chocolate. But of course, the good chocolate is like Lindt chocolate. Lindor, Belgian chocolate, but it's also expensive, so what's the point? I don't even like chocolate enough, that much. But you know what is better than? advent calendars that you can get out there, which don't even have like a chocolate or something in them. Like I'm trying to think what it even was. It had like, one of my friends had an advent calendar. They had two. They had a chocolate one, and they had one which it might have had like Bible verses or something in it, which is fair enough. Practice your religion as you see fit, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. I see. Is my opinion of that. I'm not going to delve too far into it because it's not really appropriate for this sort of thing. But yeah, I was like, man, it's a bit of a disappointing advent calendar. Oh, you know what? I just had a flashback. As I seem to tend to do in all these videos. Back in what year? Must have been like reception or year 1. So what? How old was I? 6, 7 ish. Sounds about right. We made our own advent calendars, believe it or not. I remember how we did it. We hold on, let me just concentrate on what we're clicking here so I don't accidentally move the wrong thing. It is just the shop we need to move now. Yes, let's do it. Let's see what Timmy and Tommy think of the idea. Surely they're just going to agree with you. You're their uncle. Oh, it's just Tommy. We'll make business boom. I mean, like, it's pretty accessible already, your shop. We've only got, like, how many people living on this island? I'm not sure how much of a business boom you got, but, you know, fair enough. Okay, so what was my point? Yeah, we made our own advent calendars, and then what we do, we start with a big, like, A3 sheet of paper, and what you do is you draw out these boxes on them, and then you do it again on another equally sized sheet of paper, and one of them becomes the doors, where you cut open the squares on every single one, and then cut open slips so it opens as doors, and then the other ones are the little boxes. What we did is we drew, like, little pictures and stuff. Now, where exactly do we want to put the shop? Let's see what this looks like before we commit to it. I think I want to move it one to the right. Looking at it, it's not quite where I want it to be. And I also don't know why it's this is the only kit where it's got like an orange outline for some unfathomable reason. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I like it. And then this can be fenced off. And we can have some interesting decorations. We need to put some more fences down. I suppose we could put fences around here. I was meant to chop this down as well. I suppose we could just move this apple tree instead of putting it here. Oh yeah, move some more of the forest trees that we need to around Vivian's house. Anyway, yeah, we made our own advent calendars. And I remember I made like a really big box for the day of the 25th. For a really big picture going. What did I draw? I can't remember. I was in reception, it was probably some rubbish crayon drawing because, surprise, not a very good artist when I was 5 years old. Or whatever. I'm not even sure if it was nursery, it might have been year 1 now I think about it. I'm not sure what to do with these bell trees either. I had to think of some sort of use of them later. I think we want another apple tree over there. So yeah. That's pretty fun, made our own advent calendars. Not a very good one. You know, you open it up and you just get like a terrible drawing that you did. But I probably had fun with it when I made it. Probably. Be a shame if I didn't. So you go hut hut hut. We need like another apple tree here. Sort of block this all off. And we're going to come out over here to a nice empty space. And then walk over to Raymond's house. Okay, let's put some fences down around here, I think. Fence off his pumpkin patch. What sort of fences do we want to do? That's a big question. What fences do we have? Do we have fences as an option? In other, okay. What seems very autumny farm-like? This one? Straw fence. Wait, there's a storage counter? Has there always been a storage counter on the crafting thing? I have a right? You see there's like pockets in storage, like this one we got 29 of? I had no idea that was a thing. But make them in boxes of 10, right? How much do we need? We want to fence off... Sorry, my stomach's making terrible noises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is probably about 10 across. About another 10. We need about 40-ish. It's actually probably a bit less than 40, but still. Let's get it done. And craft them. Oh my god, please say we can access our storage now when we're actually crafting things. No, they would have said that in the update if that was a thing that we could do. But still. I don't know, what else? What else can I even say about advent calendars? I haven't really had much of a run-in with advent calendars. I just wanted to tell those stories, to be honest. As I usually do. I suppose as we collect these wintry furniture items, we can start decorating around Amelia's house a bit more. Let's get out this clump of weeds. Whatever sticks. We need more sticks at some point. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But yeah, it must have been a terrible sort of Oh, it's wood, not sticks. I'm a fool. Maybe I am the fool. It's reference to some old April Fool's thing which happened online a while back. Anyway, not point. Advent calendars. I don't know, what cool things can you get in advent calendars? What would like an adult advent calendar be? Okay, but easy answer, just more chocolate. People love chocolate. I like chocolate. I don't have as much as a sweet tooth as I do anymore, so I kind of prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate now, amazingly. I used to love white chocolate when I was younger, but nowadays it's a bit different. Okay, we'll make 40 just in case. I believe I made in stacks of 10, from what I remember. It's been a while since we made any fences, so could be wrong here. Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember exactly. Oh, an adult advent calendar. I saw one actually before, which was it must have been insanely expensive. Basically, had like 30 different types of like liquor in it, like tiny bottles of liquor, like alcohol, which is, you know, that is fair enough, an adult version, or one way of taking the adult version for an advent calendar. Is it the best way? No, I don't think so. That's kind of expensive. Why is it this way around? Oh yeah, it builds in parallel, right, to the way you're facing, I remember now. I like how we build it and there's just instantly snow on top of it. That's not how snow works. Snow away. Sorry, that's terrible. So we just want to fence off our pumpkins like this. Just so it's a bit of a... feels a bit more like farmland. Oh wait, do we want it this close? Ah, we want to leave a space, I forgot. On that side. Because we don't have enough space over here. To, do it properly. Not do it properly, because we need like a walkway down one side. I suppose we could do a walkway down the middle. I didn't actually consider that. You're right, I didn't actually consider that. Do we want it like this? Or do we want it like this? We could do a walkway down the middle. Why do we want it that high up? I don't know. Maybe if we ever grow anything else later, we can have it like this. But if we shift everything one to the left, which I think is what we're going to do actually. I like that idea. So we'll basically move all of this stuff once to the left. So then it looks like we have an actual walkway down the middle for the pumpkins. That seems much more aesthetically pleasing, I think, to my eyes. An alternative is we could have an entryway here as well. So this would be like Raymond's entry point. How do we want it? I think we want it like this. That seems a bit nicer in my mind. But then if we do it like this... that's not going to be an entranceway, now I think about it. We could do it like that. I think we'll just do it like this, in fact. Because then we have like a nice sort of entryway for Raymond to get in. And we needed exactly 31 pieces of fencing. Who would have thunk it? So we do have an empty row up here. I'm not sure what to do with this. Potential options, we can get more farming looking items, so we get like a wheelbarrow, maybe like a harvest basket over here. That seems reasonable. I don't know if we got any of those, but that seems reasonable. Oh, we could put Thanksgiving-esque items up there. Surely we have something which fits. Let's have a quick gander, shall we? What do we have that could fit? We need like a wheelbarrow or like a harvest. Maybe not Turkey Day decorations. This doesn't really make sense. Garden set. No, we need like a food basket or something similar like that. I suppose we could have a pile of leaves. Do we have a scarecrow? There must be a scarecrow item. Spooky scarecrows. I mean, I guess, but like that's not really what I wanted. But if that's all we got, then I guess we had to make do. Excuse me, I'm trying to see if we've got an actual scarecrow or actual farming tools that we can put down, which seem a bit more fitting than perhaps just having nothing at the top. Really? We don't have a... Well, these are all the stone items. Oh, I suppose we could put a silo down. We have a silo. We can go put that down. That's not really what I had in mind. Log pack? That could go also around, like, all this woods business. He's meant to be earth stuff, right? A garden wagon's not really what we want. A wooden bucket? Maybe? Oh, we do have a scarecrow. Tree branch wand. Oh. I don't know. Maybe we should save the decorations for next time, because I don't think we've got quite enough time really to fit it in this episode. I do want to see what our island rating's at now and see if it's at 4-star yet, or if it's still at 3-star. Because if it's not a 4-star, it's probably because we don't have enough fencing down. I need to go look at the Perfect Island Animal Crossing calculator to really see the details behind it. Because I remember you need some sort of balance of things, but you can offset different balances if we put enough furniture items down. We're still 3-star rating. It's probably not enough fencing. Lacks appealing scenery. Really? I feel like we've already got quite a lot of furniture down, but to be fair, we can put more down. I believe it's like 300 or so you need. It's been a while since I've done this, obviously. you can go back in whatever episode I did it, where I did Perfect Island rating. But anyway, we'll probably round this episode up here, because we don't really have much time to do much else. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares, or greatly appreciated. Join the Dear Darling Discord down in the description below and follow me on Twitter. I hope we can see each other again, but now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.